1 in 5 women are raped in their lifetime. Statistically, this means that 2,000 of the women here at Clemson have been or will be raped in their lifetime. The prevalence of campus rape and sexual assault across this nation is striking. According to Adam Parker and Lauren Saucer in their 2017 article in the Post and Courier, college women are at a particularly high risk of sexual assault. In fact, they're at the highest risk of assault during the first 3 months of the school year, especially first-year students. For these reasons and others, I believe Clemson University's Redfern Health Center should be operational 24/7 so that rape kits can be administered. As a healthy campus aspired to be well facilitator, I educate freshman students about interpersonal violence, and I recognize the need for rape kits on our campus. In the next few minutes, I will discuss why there's a need for rape kits on our campus, how administering rape kits will greatly benefit victims, and how rape kits on campus will allow students to seek justice and to receive the proper medical attention. I will start by explaining the urgent and immediate need for rape kits on our campus. Victims of rape at Clemson University must travel off campus in order to receive medical attention from a facility that stocks rape kits. In case you are unfamiliar, a rape kit is a sexual assault forensic exam. Rape kit actually refers to the kit itself, which contains the materials and the instructions for obtaining any evidence from the rape victim. Dr. Michael Poirier wrote in a 2002 journal article in the Pediatric Emergency Care that since it is best to seek medical attention within 72 hours of the incident, since the sooner the examination is performed, the more likely the forensic analysis will yield useful information to prove sexual assault in a court of law or to identify the assailant. Clemson University's Healthy Campus Aspire to Be Well Facilitator Manual currently supports that Clemson students that are victims of rape must travel off campus to Baptist Easley Hospital in Easley, South Carolina. This can be problematic for students in need since Baptist Easley Hospital is a 27-minute drive from Clemson's campus. In 2018, according to the National College Health Assessment, a nationally recognized survey focusing on students' health, habits, behaviors, and perceptions, 20% of first-year women at Clemson experience some form of sexual victimization. With the vast majority of students being first-year students, it's often difficult for them to find the means of transportation to get to this off-campus location. The distance from Baptist Easley Hospital and the lack of transportation for first-year students reduces the chances that the victim actually seeks medical attention and presses charges. Now that you all understand that there is a need for rape kits on Clemson's campus, I will explain how Clemson can better support victims of rape. Clemson University's Redfern Health Center should be operational 24/7 so that victims can receive help in a timely fashion. Kristen Jones, a staff member of Rocky Mountain PBS News, reported in 2017 that legally for a clinic or health center to give rape kits, they must be operational 24/7 and have sane or sexual assault nurse examiners perform the evaluation. Therefore, Redfern Health Center should be operational 24/7 so that victims can receive medical attention immediately and within walking distance from their dorms. Redfern Health Center is currently only open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays, and these hours are completely unreasonable considering that most rapes and assaults happen during the nighttime hours and on the weekends. Although this alteration to the health center would be costly, Clemson would not have to pay for the rape kits themselves because they are funded by the state entity. Dr. Linda Ledre and Kathy Simmeling wrote in a February 1997 article in the Journal of Emergency Nursing that having sane nurses shortens the amount of time a victim may have to wait for a physician because they are certified nurse examiners. Kristen Jones also reported that one victim at Colorado Mesa University had to travel off campus to a local hospital and had to wait until the next day to receive help from a certified nurse examiner. She said, "I just wanted to shower and feel clean." Now that I've proposed a plan for aiding rape victims on Clemson's campus, I will explain how having access to rape kits will greatly benefit victims. Rape kits on Clemson University's campus will allow students to receive the proper medical attention from certified examiners and to seek justice. As disheartening as it is, most of you probably know a friend here that's been a victim of rape, or maybe even you yourself has been victimized. So now take a moment to imagine the distress and anguish that a victim of rape feels. In this time of extreme distress and vulnerability, the victim needs the support of their community. And in the case of Clemson students, it's our Clemson family. With rape kits on campus at Clemson, possibly more students would feel comfortable seeking medical attention within their college community. They might be less fearful of pursuing legal action if they don't have to overcome the obstacles of finding the means of transportation and traveling off campus. In 2015, according to the National Sexual Violence Resource Center, the leading nonprofit in providing information and tools to prevent and respond to sexual violence, rape is the most underreported crime. 63% of rapes go unreported to police. With rape kits on campus, possibly more students will report, and therefore more perpetrators will be prosecuted due to the efficacy of sane evidence collection. Dr. Linda Liedre and Kathy Simmelink also wrote that prosecutors are obtaining greater numbers of guilty pleas from offenders since the rape kits obtained from SANE are resulting in better evidence collection. According to the director of a Wisconsin SANE program, there is a 100% conviction rate in a 3.5-year time period in which there was SANE evidence collection. So wouldn't it be a great thing for victims at Clemson if the same results were produced here on our campus? Hopefully you're all now informed about the prevalence of rape on Clemson's campus and understand the need for rape kits on our campus. In summary, victims of rape at Clemson must travel off campus to receive a rape kit. Therefore, there is a need for rape kits on our campus. Clemson University's Redfern Health Center should be operational 24/7 so that victims can receive the proper medical attention and to seek justice. As members of the Clemson community, it is necessary that we take care of the community members in need. Therefore, Clemson University's Redfern Health Center should be operational 24/7 so that rape kits can be administered. In order to communicate to Clemson University that there is a need for rape kits on campus, I would like for you all to sign my petition for this plan of action. And you can see me outside the auditorium afterwards to sign it. And this petition will be presented to George Clay, the Executive Director of Student Health Services at Clemson University. With the prevalence of campus rape and more students falling victim to this heinous crime, it is of utmost importance that we provide the proper resources for students in their time of need. On its website, CU Student Affairs states that providing students a safe, secure, and inclusive environment, access to health services, and a high-quality staff to deliver services are among their most important values. So it seems to me that making Redfern operational 24/7 and providing rape kits to victims in need they fit perfectly with these values. So what are they waiting for?